I'm Sandy Ibrahim. I arrived to the UK in 2017. Throughout my journey from Cyprus to the UK, knowing that UK is a large country and that I'll be someone that will achieve so many things throughout my journey. But when I actually arrived into the airport, we were put into the airport for a whole day, which have actually made me break all of my hopes, break all of my dreams that I had. The weather was really cold. We only had clothes from summer clothes because in Cyprus was quite hot. So the weather didn't help, the situation didn't help. After all of this experience, we were put into hostel because we became asylum seekers. Breakfast was from 7 until 8. If you wake up later, you have no breakfast. You have to stay until 12 o'clock for lunches. We're then taken from London to Cardiff. Houses were terrible. No one was actually offering any help. We tried to ask for help. We had no money given, so if the food wasn't nice, we only had food that they provide to us. So after we were in Cardiff for a whole month nearly, we were chosen to come to Swansea. When we arrived to Swansea, I started meeting new people, started meeting new things, started getting involved in many things with all the hopes that I had. It have changed my experience a lot throughout my journey to the UK. It have changed my loneliness. I used to feel really lonely, but then with here, starting getting involved and meeting loads of other people, it actually made me feel like I'm somewhere where I used to live since I was a young child. One of the high points that I've achieved, and I never thought I'll achieve because I was in the UK for less than a year then, the Welsh Youth Parliament was established and loads of people and communities have actually made me to apply to it. It was something that when I've actually applied to it, I was like, no, I'll never get into it. Like my host was like, no, I don't know anyone, no one's gonna vote for me, I won't be chosen. Why will I be chosen to represent the whole Swansea? But surprisingly, after a month of the election, I had a call. I was in the car, and then there was like, "You've been chosen to be part of the Welsh Parliament." I was like, "Are you sure? Is there like anything wrong?" But then there's like, "Yeah, you have." I was quite surprised because I feel these have actually made me feel that I'm actually part of the society. I'm actually a young person, which they know, they respect, they love. Like it's not like something that I'm new. I'm a asylum seeker. No one cares about me. Throughout my journey with the Welsh Youth Parliament, my main job or my main role was to represent loads of mental health issues that young people go through, especially through COVID and especially through all these things that have happened. I was quite proud to go through this experience, a 2 years experience. It was lovely. It's something unforgettable, something to be proud of. And one of the most proudest points that have actually made me through the Welsh Youth Parliament was that I was chosen as a Welsh Youth Parliament member to represent the whole Welsh Youth Parliament, 60 people. I was chosen to represent the whole children of Wales to the Queen itself. It actually not made me just feel part of the society like I felt when I was in Swansea, but actually part of the Wales, all of Wales. Because it's something like really to be proud of. My hopes that I had from the beginning of the journey, which was in 2017, have actually started coming back, going higher and higher and higher, especially as I've applied to university within months.